100% Chelsea. Chelsea 3, Derby County 2. Scotty P. Thoughts on that game?
I know we won and everything, but I just don't care. That was the most depressing game of football I can remember seeing. Like, I know I'll probably get slated in the comments for this and whatnot, so I'm a fake fan.
It's your opinion, so
Yeah.
whatever.
No, it's not for that, for this. But I had no motivation to chant, cheer, even throw abuse at players. Like, Ian can back me up. It was just dead. Like, no one had a good game. No one.
Also, you were sat in the West Stand upper, that's probably why.
That was the best part of the night. I'm not even joking.
Shows how bad of a night it was for you.
Yeah. It was just, no one had a good game. Like, I mean, well, William was decent. Loftus-Cheek was decent. I said this before, like, to a couple of others. Morata, it's bad when Morata's on the slightly higher on the rating scale and he's done nothing in the game. Like, I'm going to put it out there, apart from Emerson, none of that back three should ever play a game of football for us again. I honestly don't care. Zappacosta was the shit. No, he actually wasn't. Zappacosta was terrible, but he wasn't the worst. Kaya was terrible, but he wasn't the worst. Christensen can never open his mouth again. Christensen can never open his mouth and complain about football, complain about lack of playing time, complain about wanting to move elsewhere after that performance. As I said, done deserve another game of football for our club. That was pathetic. It was. When him and Zappacosta came off, I cheered. That was the loudest cheer I gave during that match. It was such a dreadful game of football to watch.
Do you not feel Christensen maybe, last season obviously he played consistently and he could build a run of form. Do you think maybe it's because he's not got that run of form that he's not been so good?
Well, he was having it at the start of the season.
Was he?
I think he was.
Nope.
Well, yeah, fair enough. He hasn't had that run of consistent, but there comes a point, right? He was decent against Liverpool. Like, he was okay. The only reason he really came off was because he was ill. He's been decent in games he's played. He was decent, I think, in the Europa League game. He's played in the Europa League games. But apart from that, like, this is Derby, right? This is their fifth in Championship. They've won one of their last 5. This is a team that you should be comfortable with, and he got done every single time. And I said this to Ian: if I saw one more back pass from Kay or Christensen to Caballero, who can't play with his feet at all, I was going to lose my shit. Like, I cannot put into words how bad it was. Like, everything was off, as I said. Like, Kovacic didn't have a good game, really. Fabregas got his goal, but he was spraying poor passes left, right, centre, everywhere. Kante was the best player on the pitch for me. He was getting everywhere, but unfortunately, it's not quite true what everyone says. He can't cover the pitch by himself, the whole pitch. As much as we want him to, he needs help. He put in a ball, though, to be fair, that Morata could have got on the end of, but it was a little bit ahead of him, but he put in a great ball. Loftus-Cheek had his moments. He was good in pieces, but I think Ian kind of hit the nail on the head a little bit, where defensively he wasn't really getting it.
Was that his job, though, tonight?
Normally I'd say no, but with how bad Zappacosta was, I think he needed to help him. I'm not saying it would have made much of a difference. It might not. I don't really know. But I think with how poor Zappacosta was, he needed to help him at the back. And with not doing that, it didn't really look very good, at least. It might not have been what he was asked to do, but it didn't at least look for the fans very good. Morata, as I said, didn't really do anything, but it wasn't like he was called to do anything.
I think, is that the Derby bus?
I think so.
Fair play to them.
I'll say that. Fair fucking play to Derby, to the Derby fans, to all of those. They were mental the whole night. They were
superb.
That's the best away fans that I've seen so far this season have come to come to our grounds. They were magnificent, and with Derby, they should have won. If they had better finishing and they hadn't hit the post, they'd have won. They had 3 one-on-ones they should have scored. Waghorn tripped. Caballero had a couple of saves, but he probably could have been beaten. But yeah, they played us off the pitch at home, and the Derby Championship team, as I said, only won 1 in 5, and they were superb. But yeah, that was, as I said, the most depressing game I've ever watched. Nothing more really can be said. I'm not going to lie.